What's up, everybody? How's she going today? Boy, oh boy, I don't know if we got everything going yet or not, or what the heck's going on here, but we are rocking and rolling. All right, let's see. 7 in the chat already. Good Lord. 2 minutes late. Sorry about that. I am. Yeah. Ooh, look at that. Full one. Good stuff. All right. Let's get rocking and rolling here. Sorry about being late. Where have I been? What have I been doing? And oh my gosh, what's going on? All right. All the questions. We might have an answer tonight. Never can tell. Let's see. Zach Grubb. Yeah. See you when we kick off. Ordered. Science. Yeah. Absolutely. Australian Jack. How are you? Sorry about that. Corey the Welder. What's going on? Well, I hope we can figure out this 310G I'm working on tonight. Oh boy, 310G. Let's hear it, Corey. As in a case dozer, Corey. I'm thinking John Deere backhoe, Zach. 9 liter in my yard. Sup, A. Murray. Bob Ayers, how are you? Redline Gary. Doing good. What's good? John Deere backhoe. What's going on with the John Deere backhoe? Let's hear it. Bill Beckett, how are you? Good evening, AgTech 45. Oh boy, AgTech 45. I've got a John Deere 9500 combine, and I'm going to be doing, I had an exhaust manifold bolt that's broke, and the 4-wheel drive. Customer says it's not working. Electrically, it's working. I haven't confirmed it out in the field or nothing, or jacked it up to see if everything's turning or not. But I have a few questions on that coming up here. Where's Flu? Sorry for the. Oh, no big deal. I'm finally back. What's going on, man? Bill Beckett, hey, Bubba. Redline Gary. About to carve pumpkins. I just got done with that. Hey, Tone. Good evening, everyone. No thanks. No thanks. Hope all is well your way. Late. Hey, Tone. Oh, yeah. I will, for sure. Yeah, no politics tonight. This is not the political channel. I'm sorry. Trying to figure out if it's the reverser transmission pump or the parking brake seals. Rear end poured oil out of the transmission, puking oil out of the fill tube, and there's a leak in the frame at the same time. Okay, 310G, reverser transmission pump or the parking brake seals. Rear end poured oil and the transmission is puking oil out of the fill tube. Whoa. All right. You have trying to figure out if it's a reverser transmission pump or the parking brake seals. Rear end poured oil. The transmission is puking out of the fill tube. There's a leak in the frame. Let's see. Was all waxed in the 57 car for sure. Sweet. Oil pump on the 9 liters. Remove the sump. Hello, old time welder. Old time welder's in the house. Bill Beckett. I have chipmunk living. What's up, ZK Master Tech? After replacing the hard lines on the left side, reverser breather to start. What's up, occupant? All right, so you have oil coming out of your rear end, pouring out of your rear end. The parking brake or the regular brakes are the only two things that feed oil into your rear axle. To check your parking brake, I would remove the line that goes to your parking brake and pump it up with a porta power. If it builds pressure and holds pressure, that's not leaking. I would do the same thing with your regular brakes. Pump them up with a porta power, see if they're leaking or if they're not leaking. That's the one that's going to define regular brakes versus parking brake. Let's see. What else is on that rear axle? I'm trying to think of how the diff lock works on that one. Is there a diff lock line on that one or not? I don't remember. Yes, yeah. Occupant. Plug off the parking brake hose to test. Yeah. Hey, everybody. Hey. Only when you take the drain plug out of the rear end. Diff lock. All right, Corey. We gotta slow her down here a little bit. Let's get all the data together and we'll try to figure it out. So your transmission is overflowing. Correct? I guess type this out of what you got going on. Rear end is puking oil out of the breather. I guess I'm having a hard time following because it's kind of break it up, I guess, in the steps. But where have I been? What have I been doing? What's going on? Let's go there while we're waiting for a response here from Corey. But anyway, I had that Derby a couple weeks ago. I ended up winning the Derby. There wasn't a whole lot of cars at the show, but I ended up winning. And maybe I should drop that link somewhere on the page. And oh wow, I got coffee brought to me. Come in and say hi.
I'm in my jammies.
Say hi to everybody. Thanks for the coffee.
You're welcome.
I got a hot coffee.
Yeah, I figured you could use one.
Yeah, this one's cold.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I figured as much. Bye, guys.
Yeah. Well, that was nice. Right person, wrong IBD transmission and 2 wrong final drives. Yeah, it's tough. I won. That's awesome. Yeah, I did. Hello, ladies. Hello, Mrs. Wrench. Everybody saying hi. Yeah, it was pretty awesome. The worst part about the whole deal is I really wanted to finish that car off and be done with it so I could start a new one. And nope, not so much. I drove it on the trailer when I was done, and my core support was all pushed back. It was it was pretty rough, but I can straighten her out and run her again, I think. Front end's starting to pitch pretty good. The rear end's still holding up. I don't even know. It is what it is. But yeah, it was pretty good. Hello, ladies. How's everyone doing tonight? Hey, Broken Dave, Bill Bucket. Start over on the 310G. Yeah, that's where I was going, Don. I mean, start over, slow down, and get the data right. I like to hear if they do need to straighten up. Yeah, it's tough. I mean, whenever you deal with something like that, a strike or a shutdown or whatever you want to call it, you're kind of at the mercy of it. It's tough. It makes it very, very tough when you're on the consumer side of it. because we don't want nothing more than just the parts. I mean, so it is what it is. Um, I don't know anything about that stuff going on right now. To tell you the truth, I have no idea of why or what or how, or nor do I care. But it is what it is. So, congratulations on the win. Thank you much. Appreciate it. But I did start building another car. So, we're going to see what happens here. Mackay, nice to have you here from Central Arizona College. Thank you much. I got to finish the cold coffee before I start on the hot coffee because, oh boy, she's steaming. Nice. All right, occupant. Hey, Gary. Trans tube overflows when you fill it. Intermittent. When you run it for a while, if you can take the fill plug out of the rear end, it gushes fluid out after draining it, and there is a leak in the, cut you off there, frame after replacing the hard lines. Let's see here. Sweet deal. We have already been warned that parts may be an issue on our new machines. So for the next year to be a problem. Yeah. Got a pot of BRCC brewing. That's what this is right here. Aaron Moore, pretty intense. It's been a long time. Used to do a lot of figure eight racing. About 15 years ago, I guess. And that got pretty intense, and there were some sore times, but it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. I'm excited to get back into it. So, it's a lot of fun. So we're gonna build some, we'll build some cars and see what happens. Not gonna turn the channel into that, but maybe we'll throw some stuff here and there on it, because it's fun. What's up, Joshua? How are you? Oh, I'm always caffeinated, occupant. That's the thing. Oh, you almost missed it. Holy cow. It's because I wasn't here for 2 weeks, XFL. That's the problem. Hey, Joshua. Ag Tech, help fill with the combine so you can get out of the derby time. And I get my baby. Come on now. Whatever. It hasn't even been that long. Hunting deer at a heavy wrench. I will be on November 15th. XFL, how do you find cars? What kind of car? The first one is an 80s Crown Vic. This next one's a 98 to 02 Crown Vic. And I'm not sure yet if I'm going to jump to the 2009 and newer or not, because I don't know if there's advantages yet or not, but I think there is. But I also am doing something a little different than anybody else. I am building a Ford motor. So I'm going to put a Ford motor back in them. Increase the rent in the shop. Don't talk like that, Ag Tech. I need that stuff. No. Sorry. That was good stuff. I usually do just read the comments and don't even go from there. Did you watch the game today? Oh yes. Today is a day that we secured Paul Bunyan's safety in the state of Michigan. He will be living in East Lansing for the next year. Yeah, I forgot to grab my Paul Bunyan beard. I was going to put that on before I came down here, but anyway. So did your Ford make it across? Actually, it made it across the starting line, and I won. Flat out win. So I got paid. Loaded it on a trailer, brought it home, drove it off the trailer, backed her in the barn, and there she sits. She needs a radiator, course port, pretty jacked up. Bumper's starting to climb, so we might have to do a little pulling down on the front. We'll see. But keeping a Ford in a Ford. Dang, shutting it down. That's crazy, Bubba. Bubba, there's a guy selling some parts that I was looking at down by you somewhere that I really was like, it's a good deal. Some engine parts that was like a good deal, and it was somewhere. I thought it was down by you in Texas, but I don't know. But yeah, he's got a crank, set of rods, a block. It's like right there. So it's a heck of a drive to save a little bit of money, you know. Where am I finding cars? That's what somebody asked me. Aaron Moore asked me that. How do you find cars? You find them. That's really it. I got one for right now from Michigan Car. That's okay. The frame's good. Let's see here. Yeah, my Ford made it across there. How's everyone doing today? Good. It's not good, Bubba. Yeah, they do. They don't like Fords. They all run 350 Chevys and whatnot. And now I'm building a Ford for it, so it'll be okay. It'll be okay. Yeah, it was an awesome game. It was a great game. Good day, Zach. JC Smith, how are you doing tonight? Great to have you on here. Finally back doing a live stream. Been busy as all can be with work and everything. Life is crazy. Yeah, that's still hot coffee she brought me down. That's very nice. How have you been, JC Smith? It's nice to see you. I've been using the Milwaukee cutoff saw quite a bit lately. Corded, the old one. Smash the like button. Thank you very much. Do more work, just shutting down the shop. 20 miles, turn your leaf to fix in Dallas. Gotcha. Against the Fiats. No, actually, there was a fresh Cadillac and another Crown Vic that was in there, like a 98-02 Crown Vic with a 4.6 in it. But the 85 Crown Vic that I had was an HD cop car, which have an extra gusset in the frame behind the rear humps. And also it comes with a 351 Windsor from the stock. When you're on stock class, you have to run stock engine that came in that comparable vehicle. So that put me into running an actual 351 Windsor, which is my favorite Ford engine, bar none. Like, I like that small block 351. Call me crazy, but that's what I like. So that's what I'm actually building next, is a Windsor. I'm not sure yet, cubic inch wise, how big I'm going to go yet, but I might leave it stock. I might stroke it. We'll find out. I bought a set of heads last weekend. Drove 2.5 hours to pick them up, but I bought a set of heads. They're good heads. They're good old heads, and still cast iron, so that's good. My nail got infected. Holy cow. That's not good, Bill. That is not good. That just makes, not good. I actually got a piece of metal in my eye a couple weeks ago, and I don't even know if it was metal or what it was, but I I was doing some fine shaving. I think I just went like this. I was done. Like it was 2 hours after I was done with using the burr bit. Nothing like heck. I was standing there in the shop and I was working on something totally different. And I went like this, and I think a piece got in my eye and it actually scratched my lens. And they put drops in it, looked at it and said, "Oh yeah, you got a scratch right there. Here's some cream and stuff." Hello, occupant. So that job starts up. Sweet deal. Get some work on the Chevy done then, huh? Go full time on her for a little bit. Who's on tonight? Anyone? I don't think so. I haven't lined up anything for tonight. I've just been she wants the yard rake tomorrow. That's crazy, Bill. No sympathy. That's usually the way it goes, though. Yeah. Try to find a yellow taxi from Detroit. Built like a tank. Yeah, some of them were them taxi cabs were. But some of the rules say no taxi cabs. So depending on the old ones, the old taxi cabs, yeah, for sure. Now it's a 98 to 02 Vic or a that mid years that are pretty good. Sounds like your wife said you can't go hunting. Mm-hmm. More than likely. Demolition Derby. Same story, just a different chapter. Absolutely. Growing some on the lockers I got yesterday from her mom's attack. We are wet as heck. Hello all. Got the heavy wrench jackets. Sweet deal. Thank you. Yeah, it's horrible. Hey Nick Hildebrittle, how are you? Hello all. JC, going good. Starting to cool off up here, but no snow yet. Why do the rules say no taxi cabs? Because they have an extra frame support in the center of the taxi cab. They actually built taxi cabs stronger, just like they did police cars. Police interceptors had extra supports in the frame. So it's kind of a not crazy like a taxi cab, but yeah, there's right in most rules it says no yellow cabs, no taxi cabs. Yeah, it's been raining. We have had like 2 sunny days in the past week and a half or 2 weeks. And that's it. And it's been just rain. It's so sloppy. You walk outside in the grass. Now, I live my house, let's say, sits here at this level. My pond is only about 50 yards away from my house, or maybe 100 yards away from my house, whatever it is. But it's like 12 feet from the pond level to the level of my house. I walk out in my lawn from here to there, and your feet just suck in the ground. It's that saturated right now. It's horrible. Horrible. More frame support. Oh, yeah. Australian Jack. What is that? I've had. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, safety glasses are great, but sometimes when you're grinding or doing whatever, the wind actually blows up under them, and it will. A direct hit, yeah, absolutely. Safety glasses will help you out. But when it's like a wind stuff, it's crazy. Yeah, no harvesting going on around here. Feel like I'm in England. No sun the last 2 weeks. Yeah, it's been horrible. Like I feel like a bum. Like I just you walk outside and you're just like, yeah, I don't want to do nothing. It's just nasty. No tax. Oh yeah, Uber cars are good to go. You're on Uber cars. That's wild. Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. I don't even know what to do up here, JC. It's been like nuts. Just rain after rain after rain. I don't know if you guys are getting the same thing, but I bet you we've had 4 or 5 inches of rain in the past week. Easy. I mean, it's just, I don't even know how stuff's going to get combine around here. It's nuts. It's just, if you could see some of the stuff, I don't even know if I have any pictures on here that will come through. But I don't know. Oh, I should have posted that on Instagram. I had broken bolts the other day on a little 35 horse tractor for a guy. It was literally on I pulled the loader off. It was 2 M14. I think they're M14 bolts. But right in the side where the engine block, the loader frame bolts up. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is going to be a rough one, right? Get the loader frame out of the way, pull that off to the side, start drilling 1/8 inch drill bit to get centered. Use my, I have a set of transfer punches that work really good for me when you have a broken bolt. You can line the outside up nicely and whatever else. I used a 1/2 inch transfer punch and went in there and dialed her in the center, and they both came out nicely with an 1/8 inch deal. Now me bragging about that, I also have a broken bolt on the exhaust manifold on a John Deere 9500 combine that I got to go on Monday or Tuesday. Not sure yet which day. Probably Monday. But I got to look at that, and there's one broken bolt for sure. So we know what that's going to be like, right? Once you have 2 easy ones. It rained last month for Don. Oh boy, oh boy. A drought in the south. Yeah, cheaters in the guy I worked with had those too. He says they work great. Easy 5 inches. Yeah, absolutely. Mike Jones is in the house. He said a drought in the south. It's been a while since I've hit one of your live streams, but time change here makes it like 1 a.m. So I've been missing your live streams. Gotcha. Yo, Diesel Tech 73, how are you? Nice to see you. Mitten going to need a month to dry out. Yeah, for sure. I use safety glasses with all foam seal. Cue it. Also makes you wear magnets on the front of your hard hat. Really? That's interesting. Been pressure washing equipment since Thursday. Feels like we got 3 hours of sunshine in 3 weeks, right? Yeah, no doubt. That's what I'm talking about. It's insane. It's insane. Hi, Zach. What's up, buddy? Hey, Tech. Hello, Mike Jones. Fort Wayne, 6.2 inches yesterday this week. Yeah, it's nuts. Just got a job mandate at work December. Just got a job mandate at work. December firing date if no expectation is granted. Good to work for yourself nowadays. My arch nemesis this week, yeah. Broken bolts. Flumeister is in the house. Maxwell, where do you work? Oh, man. Them things, Walter, how are you, by the way? Yeah, them cutoff wheels, when they blow apart, oh my gosh, they're violent. You know, they're just violent, and they're scary. They are scary. Ooh, that's not good. That's not good. Joey, how are you? Nice to have you up here. RDO game has up. Well, the wife wants me. Alrighty, have a great one. Quite a way to rain as well. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, the freaking magnet on the front of your hat, that would be pretty useful for shavings and whatnot. Yeah, where you been hunting, Joey, or what? Yeah, Australian Jack. He's got some stuff there. Guard your life sales on cutoff was, yeah. Oh yeah, love the Instagram, Phil. Don't blame me. Uh oh. I don't even know. I haven't been on Instagram for a while, but oh no. Yeah. Yeah, I see you with the Vortec radiator. Yup. C10 LS swap. I know. A lot of guys are building LSs right now, JC, for derbies. And I don't even know what to do with that. The LS, I don't know. It is what it is. But I'm thinking about putting together a Windsor. I've started acquiring some parts already, but I slowly acquiring some parts. I found a set of heads the other day that are going to be primo if they're. I paid right for them. We'll put it that way. So if they are bad or anything's wrong with them, but he pulled them off the engine and he had a set of new aluminum sitting there, so he's upgrading, and I'm pretty sure. But good evening, Black Smoke. How are you? I was trying to get some stuff. What I've been doing lately? Geez, it's been work. 100% work from home. Oh my gosh, that's insanity. My wife's been 100% work from home. XFL. It's crazy. Going to Home Depot is a big excursion for us nowadays. The cutoff wheels are nuts when they break. So yeah, you can't have enough protection when them things blow apart. That's for sure. Hello, good people. How are you, Diesel Dude? Thomas Stentz, good evening. How are you? Hi, Diesel Dude. I'm Thomas Stentz. Power Stroke versus Cummins. We talk about it. I know what this guy right here would say. This guy right here would say, give me that Cummins. Unless it's an older 444. I mean 7.3. Then he'd go that route. Am I right or wrong, JC? Let's see what he has to say here. It's no wonder why Chevy guys love the LS swap. If you can point and click on the internet, you can overcome a hurdle you encounter. Yeah. So JC, how I got this, how I acquired back into the Derby was I had the guy that originally owned the 80s Crown Vic with a 351 in it, and it was the 80s style where they had like I don't even know what to call it. It's almost like a tune port type of throttle bot. It looks just like a carburetor, but it was kind of fuel injected, but not really. So I don't know what you want to call it, but anyway, it doesn't matter. That's the carburetor head on it. It wasn't a carburetor though, but it was a carburetor. It had a bowl float. It was weird. It was crazy. But it did have O2 sensors out in 85 or 87, I think. I don't know what the car is even. But anyway, pulled that off, and he's like, "Hey, I only run Chevys, man. I need some help. You're a Ford guy." Yes, I am a Ford guy. Can you help me get this 351 Windsor going? Absolutely. And I took it from non-running to running, and we got everything over. I actually converted a 2-barrel intake with a 4-barrel adapter and some other sketchy magic stuff that had to happen, and got it running on a 2-barrel Rochester. And then we Kind of timed it, but not really. Got it to fire up, got it to run. He did the rest of it. I wired it all in for him with starter switch, all that stuff, and got it going. And then after he was done with it, he's like, "Hey, you can have the car." So I ran it in Richmond, local show, and then I took it up to another local show. And yeah, now I'm kind of getting back into building a car. But I'm going to do it Ford ways. I'm going to do it the Ford way. 351 Windsor, C6 transmission. Those are my favorites. I had a number that cut off what blew up. Like, didn't make it to the hospital, died on the farm. Yeah, that's what's scary, man. And it's in your leg. You know, he's probably wearing a pair of jeans. You know, it's crazy. The heavy wrench, what are you looking for on that 351? I might have a line on some parts. Whoo, boy. What am I looking for? Well, you want my whole wish list? I need a stroker crank. I would love to find it. Yes, I'm going to buy a stroker kit ish. I am looking for, I like the World Products heads or the Dart heads. Back in the day, World Products and Dart were cast in the same facility, I believe. And then, so there's Victor Jr. There's Windsor Jr., Windsor Senior heads. Windsor Senior heads are for the 351 Windsor. Windsor Juniors, I believe, are for the 302. So, I'm always looking for them. But that's kind of C6 transmissions are always. I'm on the hunt for a small block C6 2-wheel drive transmission. I've got 4 of them right now, so I'm okay for the minute. But we'll see. I want to get some things in order, have some spare parts sitting there, so that way it's easy swap over stuff. But yeah, get a hold of me if you let me know what you got, and maybe we can work something out because I don't know. I definitely want to go full roller. I got some ideas here, but I just threw out what heads I owned. But no, I'm into them pretty decent. I'll take the Cummins. Let's see here. Here we go. Australian Jack 7.3 will rise again. It's in a gasser now, though. Mag Jack, how you doing? SS Repair. It's a thaw. It's a heavy wrench night. It's the Meadows. How are you doing, Ryan? Straight 6 beat of. Oh no, for reliability and yeah. Are you talking Cummins versus the Power Stroke? Because that is a tough one there. Did you see that guy, Warren Diesel Service, has a billet 6.0 billet aluminum 6-liter. Good Lord. Pants. How big of a wheel was he using? Bill, how are you? Thanks for keeping busy. I check out that new Duramax Straight 6 3-liter sometime. Yeah. Sounds pretty cool. Thomas Stentz, Cat dealership is trying to get me to move over to the heavy equipment side from the on-highway. Jump ship and don't look back, brother. Go to the equipment side, and you go back to that truck side. Engine's an engine, you know. You hop on that equipment side, you learn a whole bunch of different stuff, hydraulics and everything. And just make it more versatile for the future. And their truck side, they're not doing much with truck engines anymore, are they? Really? Let's think about that. What's Cat producing for truck engines right now? Let's be honest, you know. They still have a lot out there, don't get me wrong, but another one goes to the boneyard every day. That's the reality of it all. That's the reality. Well, thank you. Oh, Jeff Hurley. Ford and Arms is yeah, I get it. Yeah, I mean, I appreciate you not holding that against me, but I used to get Jeff. Here's the thing. I'll tell you guys a little story now, about some local trash talking that used to happen back in the day. All my buddies were like, "Why would you put a Ford? Why would you want to run a Ford? Why would you want to run a Ford? Why? The 350 Chevy is the greatest engine. Blah 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 blah. Right? All this stuff." Well, I drove Ford pickups when I was 16 years old, 17, all them years I drove Ford pickups. I live in Michigan. What wears out in Michigan first? The body and frame. What doesn't? The engines. You keep them going. So I had parts around. I didn't drive Chevy trucks, drove Ford trucks. So I had 351 Windsors, 302s, yada, yada, yada. It goes on and on, right? I had C6 transmissions. I had modifieds. I had a 351 modified, but that's a different block. So we're just small block now. But anyway, I had access to Ford parts, and the C6 transmission really holds up well. There's some things about C6 transmissions that I really like, and there's some things about C6 transmissions that I don't like. But there's a lot more that I do. So that's why it's a Ford thing. But I had a 77 Monte Carlo that I raced in figure eights. And that 77 Monte Carlo, I bought it used. Did a lot of work to it to get it to go from there. But I put a 351 Windsor C6 transmission. I had a set of heads for it, cam for it, and it was running great in figure eights. I ran that same engine in derbies, figure eights. I ran it in everything. I put it in a mud truck at the end, and that's where I sold it. I think it was 29 races, figure eight races, before I ended up having to do the lower end of it. It was 29, I think. But I locked her up tight, crank locked after I got done with the race, and wouldn't restart, wouldn't crank over. Bearing seized right to the crank. But she was hot again, and she got hot a lot. So I like them. That's why. So. Anyway, but everybody give me crap saying, why are you putting a Ford in a Chevy? Why are you putting that in there? Now, all those Crown Vics have 350 Chevys in them, and they can all, so, yeah, experience in all ways is better, Thomas. See, the room for advancement, if it's not broken Dave, I think is, like I said, the cat construction equipment is still moving forward. The truck engine side is going to be what it is, in my opinion. I think it's 5 inches. He's kind of. Oh my gosh, that's horrible. You know what, AgTech? I was just doing that with a 5-inch cutoff wheel. I was taking out some stanchion posts in my barn, and I was cutting the heads off the anchors right down at the ground. And I had one kind of come apart, but yeah. Golly. Keep up and going 7 days. Holy cow. Will do. $4.9 liter. The straight six, the 300 straight six was a sweet one. 7.3 is good, reliable, and cheap. That is where the love ends with me. 5.9 or 6.7. That's kind of what I was. That's what I was getting at, JC. That's hilarious. Fenders bought for a long time. It's hard to buy parts from a private party. Gotcha. Yeah, it's crazy. But it seems like there was a place that I talked to, and they do a lot of race engines in this area. They actually right down the road talked to them, and they said there's some different stuff that I can do, and there's we're working it out. But I've got a good intake, good set of heads, and now I just gotta once I get this thing built around the engine and set in place, I want to tear the engine down, send the block out, have it machined, and we're going to try to stroke it. So we're going to go from there. Sucks for having a life. Absolutely. If it ain't yellow, it's not an engine. Ooh. Maybe I'll paint her yellow. I was thinking about going with the ISX red on it, just for fun. You know, I've been having a little bit of problem with my crane. Water's getting in the control box because it's been raining every day. And I got to get that sealed up, and that might be a good job for Monday morning or whatever. But other than that, the truck's been working good. We're going to do that right now. Yeah, so far so good. I am due for an oil change. I'm going to put 1030 in it again and run it that way. So a little easier starting in the winter. I did buy a new starter for it and just put it on the shelf because, you know, it's getting to be winter. But yeah, it's been pretty good. Australian Jack, yes, the inline 6 is a great engine, absolutely. And that's the same bell housing as a small block Ford. If we're talking about the 306, yeah, the more versatile you are, the harder it is for them to get rid of you. You all are my life. I look forward to hearing from you all. Makes the work yeah, absolutely. It is. It's fun. Ford Strong, don't care what the flu or anyone else says. Gotcha. Sadly, parents, you get through it. Come on now. Driven it all, just performance. Absolutely. Have a good one, man. I got to find another service truck. Ooh. Because you need a new one or because something happened? Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, Walter. Oh yeah, the 351 modified. That is an engine I could deal with without ever having owned multiple of them. I had the 351Ms, I had the 400Ms. I've had it's crazy. Yeah. Saw a guy had a complete rust-free Sterling cab for sale in Toledo the other day. His ad said the dash was not broke. Okay, JC, here's another spin. It was probably one that was at the factory left in the back corner that has not been driven yet. It doesn't have, yeah, there's no way the dash is not broke. There's no way. Did you ever see that bar that I put in mine to hold the dash up? I put a piece of 1/2-inch pipe, like regular pipe with a pedestal on the bottom right next to the doghouse to hold the dash up. Works great. It's always fun. Mitsubishi starters make a world of difference on a cab. Really? Dude, did you make a post on the service truck page? Red 550 or something or like 5500, 550 size, front end all jacked up, driver side, front end box. Was that you? I said this is not how I wanted my Friday to start out. Oh my God, I seen that truck and I was like, oh my God, I felt bad for you right then. Man, I seen it. That's oh boy. That's not good. Sterling Sandy Saver. I think I'll take a picture of it Monday or maybe tomorrow if I go out to the truck and show you what I did. But that, and then I also put another piece of flat stock on an angle in the there's a little vent cover on the passenger side of the dash, and you can go in there and kind of get another couple screws and into the metal in there, and it works out pretty good. So my dash is kind of solid, except for the one panel that's on top that all the screw holes are broken out of, and that's just a rattle trap around, how that goes. Yeah, at least you're not injured, Diesel dude. That was not good. That looked bad. It was not good at all. But yeah, it was on the service trucks page that I seen it. I think it was on service trucks. I think it was on just service trucks, wasn't it? I don't know where you put it. I don't remember exactly what it was, but I seen it for sure. I seen it for sure. But that's where that I'm pretty sure that's where I seen it. Where is Uncle Dave? I don't know. I gotta reach out to him sometime soon here. I have not seen him in a while. But yeah, that was on Friday. I seen that, man. I felt horrible for you just as I didn't even know it was you. And I was like, oh my gosh. But that's how that image stuck in my fucking head. It was bad. Bad. Bad deal, man. I really don't know. Lady never looked up. Couldn't get out of her way. That's horrible, dude. That's horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible. I don't even know. That's nuts. It's not good. Was she okay? Were you like, I guess, what happened, man? She just came across and Rudy, I had a call last Saturday night. Get combine out of a bridge that was rear end. Come on. Oh no. How are you, Kentucky Tech? It could have been a lot worse. I'm thankful. Yeah, absolutely. Saw it on Instagram. It really looked bad. Yeah, I haven't been on Instagram or nothing lately, hardly at all. I've been just, I don't know. It's been wild. It's different stuff. I've been on a little Facebook marketplace looking for Ford parts. So I'd really like to find, yeah. I drove a 9200 3 hours the other day. Broken ass bang, flex banging hole. That's horrible. But here's the best part. Bang for buck, I bet you're going to make some money off that truck. I mean, you may have to pay yourself a little bit more for the inconvenience of driving it home, JC. And you'll probably have to pay the wife extra for following that all the way home. But that's okay. Expense it out. You really need to pay yourself more for traveling like that. You really should. Check with your financial department. And while you're looking in the mirror, let me know what he says. Deer stands this morning. Yeah, no doubt. Holy cow, here's Uncle Dave. We've been waiting for you all day. I tell you what, I don't know what it is about your area or whatever else, JC, but it seems like you just fly through the internationals in your area. It's nuts. I can't believe how many internationals it seems like you just roll through. Everybody loves it. Out by you, I guess. Everybody's saying hi. He says, sell it all and retire. Drew Hammond. Hope you are doing well as well. Walker Sullivan. Recently, the place I used to buy air fittings from went under. Anyone know a good website I can order from? I really don't know about air fittings, man. Maybe right here. Maybe Brian would know online stuff. Hey, One Mechanic. Packard and their Davey software makes you want to pull your hair out. Hello, Dave. He's a dude. One Mechanic AJC. Hey, Bill and Ag Tech. How's everybody doing? We're doing good. So, what else has been going on? Let's see. Job-wise, I got a TH83 cat telehandler that boom hoses. That's been an issue. Trying to get the right parts and get all the right parts. They made a hose 7 inches too short, but when they converted it from millimeters to feet, it was 30.6 feet. So they did 30 feet, 1/2 inch. Yes. That was a bad deal. Had the hoses already in, and then I got to the end, and I'm like, hey, this one's like, I don't know what I'm going to, these are supposed to be at the same, they all hook in the same place within 1/2 inch of each other. I don't know what to do. Call them back, figure out the mistake. They gave me the actual length. That's how we did it. Figured it out. That's how I figured it out. And that was that. So then they only ordered me half of the pulleys for the back of it that are plastic. So I got those coming now. Hopefully they'll be the right ones and we'll be all set. But that's how the cookie crumbles. Let's see, what other jobs have I been on and finished up? There's been a lot that's just rolled through. The head gasket job went well. So far, so good on that one. I did a radiator the other day. I'm trying to think of all the stuff that I've ran through. I did a couple videos. I gotta get those edited. Bags right back there. That's the bag. I gotta get in that bag. Quick connect or compression air fittings. Got pulled over today for an unsecure load. Flatbed, secured with 2 chains, 3 straps to my little 27-foot bed. Weighs around 3,000 pounds. Roadside court was had. What? How did you? Okay, hold up. I've seen you tie stuff down, JC. There's no way it was an insecure load or unsecured. How's the Jaltis doing? Actually, pretty good. Black Smoke. I'm liking it. I don't see any real issues with it. I had a few things I've hooked to. Everything I've hooked to has been working. I got more to do. Truck clutch check coming this week. Right on. Sweet deal. That's awesome. David's heavy duty truck clutch. Sweet deal. Trying to use standard hose when it was called for metric. Yeah, that's what the problem was. I just had a boiler at the shop replaced last week. Installer's son makes laptops for the heavy duty truck trade. He worked for Kenworth and went out on his own. Really? That's cool. That's real cool, Bill. Oh, yeah. At the finest. Did you teach them correct laws, JC? That's what AgTech's asking. Have you seen any telehandlers with work platform attachment that'll control it while you're up on it? No, I haven't. That would be crazy. That would be crazy. You better believe. You better behave. Absolutely. No, I haven't, XFL. That'd be kind of crazy to see. I mean, the I think there is one. Somebody was just talking about one that you could do that with. It's like a wireless deal. Dave, always. Yeah, why wouldn't it behave? Let's see. What else can we chat about that's been going on? Yeah. I don't know what else has been going on, man. What's been going on with you guys? Let's talk about that. JC got pulled over for insecure. I still don't understand it. Did you do a video on it afterwards, JC? Because to show the unsecured portion of your load. Because I'm not gonna lie, if that was something that happened to me, I would definitely start taking video with the officer, so that way you had something if he did give you a ticket. If it was going that direction, just say, hey, I want to get this on video because there's no way I can try to explain myself and what the situation is. So we both better take pictures and go from there, because it is what it is. Huh. I had, yeah. What else? 27 people in the chat. What tools have I bought lately? I had to have my 3/8 14.4 ratchet rebuilt and impact, both. The ratchet was starting to get hard to switch directions on. That was too I don't know, it was getting too tight, and it was just starting to get worn in the middle. But I use it every day. So 2 years old, not too bad for a 14.4. Setter. Oh no. It's like that song just popped in my head. That's the problem, JC, is somebody told me one time, that guy that's down there at the end of the bar that just sits there minding his own business, not doing nothing. When all heck breaks loose, that's the guy you got to worry about bumping into. And for some reason, I think you're kind of that guy. All calm and collect. And then when stuff like that happens, it's like, quarter ratchet, regular ratchet, or electric? I like the Mac, to tell you the truth. The Mac Access quarter drive ratchet's pretty nice. Battery quarter ratchet, yeah, I was looking at those too. The 14.4 has been a staple. The 3/8 has been beautiful. I thought about taking one of my 14.4s that I just had rebuilt and trading it in on a quarter to see what they're like. Personally, I don't think I'd ever get a ratchet without long handle, like the long neck. I just like them. They fit where I need them to fit, and they work well. So, non-locking flex and Cornwell. 14.4 long reach. There we go. Snap on. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. What else did I buy? Oh, I bought a set of hole saws. Is Craftsman coming back? I was in Lowe's today, and holy Craftsman display. It was crazy. It was a huge display. All Craftsman stuff. Wild. All Craftsman stuff. I bought a set of hole saws. Whatever. Bought some butane today. Is what it is. Dave, I have 2 3/8 Milwaukee, regular and long. I'm happy with them. Yes, long enough for sure. That's the thing. Ag Tech is, if you have the Milwaukee, you might as well keep the Milwaukee. My 1/2 inch Milwaukee's been great. He claimed a loose chain. I asked him to show me the loose chain. I got out, walked all around, and everything was tight. He said it must have been the bed flexing. I said, try again, Junior. Oh, no. Oh, boy. That is awesome. Yeah. Yeah, that is light the fuse with a flamethrower type of deal. He might as well have just shot napalm at the fuse on that one. If it's moving around, that's really it. Yeah, that is crazy, JC. That is crazy. I don't know. I don't even know how that works. I was nervous with my car. I don't know really where the best place to hook on these cars is, but it is what it is. I'm thinking I might need a rollback someday, JC. Might be nice for moving these cars around. That's for sure. But I got a winch on my trailer, but it's a gooseneck, and they like the high center on the beaver tail, so I have to put some wood on the beaver tail to make it work, but it works, and we get there. But we'll see what happens. Thinking the Snap-on, but Milwaukee's a little cheaper. Absolutely. I wouldn't put past the Milwaukee. I don't mind the Milwaukee stuff. To tell you the truth, I was going to trade with a guy a long time ago, and that never happened, but we'll see. Maybe he was wanting an autograph. Yeah, sign this ticket. The frame and cross straps in the back. What are you talking about now? Yeah. The frame, yeah, right where the beaver tail comes to the bed. It wants to hit right at the frame, right by the tranny. He started with, "Where you going?" I said, "That way." "Where you coming from?" I said, "This way." We're done here. Oh boy. Been working a lot. Did my first def header bypass recalibration and ordered a set of half drive wobble sockets just in case I find a heavy equipment job. Absolutely. Sweet deal. So how is the bypass recal going? I guess I haven't been on the ins and outs of that lately. So they have approved the bypass recal for the quality sensor, which is fine because as long as you got good quality def, it shouldn't affect emissions. But they're going to start having problems if they run poor quality def, right? Oh, the Milwaukee, I have the Milwaukee quarter fuel ratchets. The only play I have gets in the way of things. What did you order, Wyatt? I was hauling some photocopiers with a stupid moving blanket that was coming apart between them. The state patrol followed me for a long time. Apparently gave up interest. Absolutely. Thanks, Walter. Yeah, the paddle, I don't know if I like the paddle on it. The button seems to even sometimes get in the way. Sometimes I almost wish that the button was on the thumb side where you could hit it with your thumb on the top. I know it doesn't make sense, but you know what I'm saying? You have to get a fleet account from Cummins, and the rest is just regular ECM update and insight. Sweet. Drive your truck's rear wheels. Onto tapered lumber. We'll raise up the front of your gooseneck and lower rear angle of your dovetail. I never thought about that. I took a set of the landscape timbers that are half rounded, flat spots on them, and they sit perfectly in the channels of the beaver tail. So when that comes up on the ramps, I only need like that much more room on the rear tire, and then everything clears. But I never thought about that as getting the front of the trailer up a little bit. Maybe I will set up a set of get something like that set up. That sounds like a pretty good idea, JC. I never thought about that. I thought about raising the back end, but someday I'll find the right trailer that I want. Gray pneumatics, they're good. Has a snap-on, long neck. Power-wise, they're about the same. Sweet. That is good. M12 might be, a quarter might be good. I want to buy the Ryobi quarter when I see it below $50 for sure. Oh yeah, Wyatt, I forgot. Oh boy, life is interesting. But yeah, I would like to find a drop deck style gooseneck, something lower that I could get 2 cars on, possibly 3, because I need to make some runs down south for some cars. Yeah. Works well for medium and heavy trucks on the service trucks as well. Nothing better than a mall. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. It would work good. I'm thinking that would be nice. And then I do want to build a my regular rescue don't have it. Road rash. Oh, right on. Drive over fender. Yeah, kind of like that. Yeah, but no, it doesn't have to be drive over fender. It doesn't have to be. The fenders, the cars are usually narrow enough where it would just be a car hauler, or like a wedge style would be nice to have too. But I don't know. Really, 350/70. Let's see what it is. Button connector pliers. Oh yeah. Heck yeah. That looks pretty cool. XFL. Wedge trailer decent, yeah. Good to know. I'm a real accident on a Honda 3. Really? It's pretty sweet. Oh yeah, I was going to ask, does it bother you keeping... Oh my gosh. Does it bother me? Yeah. It does. It's sad. I get rusty sockets and stuff like that. I try to oil them down the best I can. But it is what it is. It doesn't matter what they look like as long as they work and hold up and stay true. I actually am trying to figure out a way to do a little more shop work. But I need a shop, so kind of one of those deals. Yeah, front and rear dash. I see a ton of drivers. Yeah, absolutely. Check between the fenders. I have 53 low profile dual tandem wedge. Holy cow. Really? Deck between the fenders. Yes, I have a 53 low profile dual tandem wedge. Really? That would be sweet. 53. Yeah, and it would be fine with dual tandem because everything that I'm going to be hauling for the most part is going to have no engines or transmissions in them. They're just going to be rollers. No cameras on that truck. Actually looking to sell that truck. 11,000 miles in 5 years. Yeah, I try to spray it down with some different stuff. There's some, I got to make my way up to Yale, north of a town called Yale. My one buddy's got some of that corrosion-free stuff that's pretty, I'm thinking about starting to use down there, use on the tools and just spray everything down. They're made to use. It sucks when you lose them, but otherwise it's good to have quality tools when you're in the field. Yeah, it is. Aaron Moore, tools are meant to be used. Yeah. Actually, I'm getting a 2019 50-foot triaxle wedge I will be selling. Holy cow. You're always getting good stuff, JC. Gotcha. Yeah, the tough part with that is I like to have, well, I'm mobile, all mobile. So whatever tools I take with me is what I got, and that's the way it is. Like I said the other day, I pulled out those Mac drill bits. Oh man, those things. I drilled through. I was building some engine mounts for my project there, and I had to drill and tap some holes, 1/2 inch. Hey, let's talk about this. Taps. Don't let me forget about taps. But anyway, I drilled and tapped some 1/2 inch holes, and those drill bits worked. They just cut it like butter. 2 3/8 plates welded together. Drill press ran right through them, no issues. The Mac ones are carbide. In place, sweet. I'll have to think about that. Get some more jobs done. Make some more money. Do some more investing. That's the thing you got to do. Most everything I run on the trucks are Snap-on. Absolutely. Whole month of October, 9 of them. Dealer backed up. EPA, Big D. Phil, are you going hardcore to double D? I hope nobody hears me. Hope nobody hears that. I think so. There's one in the springtime down in Indiana that I'm planning on going to. I think, depending on everything, how everything works out here and time-wise and all that stuff. But I have a car. I got to build the engine. I got to do a rear axle. JC may even know. 70s Ford dually rear axle. I think that was a Dana 70, wasn't it? Does anybody know for sure? I guess anybody. 79 Ford 350 chassis cab. I think that came with a Dana 70 in the rear, but I'm not sure. Do you carry magnetic drill press on this? No, I don't. I have one at the. I have one available, but not really. Has anybody used the Snap-on Trapper 731? The new Snap-on carbide scraper set. Has anybody used them? Dana 70. That's what I thought. So I think that's a little narrower wheelbase than the 60. And I think that's probably the only difference. But we're going to see. 60, I think. I don't know if it's 60 or 70. I'll have to look at the axle tag code. See what happens. Has anybody used the Snap-on carbide scraper set? the new one. I wonder if it's the same one made by Lyle for Mac. Does it look like the Mac ones? So we can check that out. Let's go over here. Carbon scraper set. Let's see here what it looks like. Doing all sorts of crazy stuff. Yeah, I think they're the ones that looks like the one made by Lyle. Tell you the truth. Mag drill, selling Milwaukee M18 drill. Mueller cups makes them for Snap-on. I'm looking at one right now. Let's do a little share screen here and break the internet. How's that sound? Share screen. This one, share, add to stream. Is this the one you're talking about right here? This style scraper? Getting nice with Will Ferrell and yeah, absolutely. I think we're gonna get some. I think we're gonna get some fun content out of that. Maybe. I should make a whole new channel for it. Just call it Derby Rat Nation. Dude, they work so awesome. I'm gonna tell you a little story about the but it's wider. Yeah, so that's the same one made by Lyle, I believe. Because look at the item number, it's LIL. I believe Mac sells the same ones. I have the Mac version, and they are phenomenal for head gaskets. I actually had a guy who was retired heavy heavy truck guy that was retired. And he came over and I was doing a head gasket on that cat, and he was like, comes over, he starts scraping on it, and he's like, man, these things work awesome. He's scraping away at the head, and I'm like, you don't have to clean that. Like, we just stopped over and looking for something and whatever. And he's scraping on the head, and he's like, these things work so great. No, awesome they would have been if I'd have had these when I was working full time, blah, blah, blah. It was pretty sweet. But yeah, they work great. They stay flat. They will dig in. Yeah, I fell for Will Ferrell for sure. I was thinking more Larry the Cable Guy would play me, but you tell me. What do you think? I don't know. Dave could be in your pit crew. I would accept Dave if you know how fun that would be to have a pit crew out of this group of people. We'd make some stuff happen, that's for sure. Lyle makes carbon scrapers. Yeah, and that looks to be the same as what they're making. Nobody's going to bite on the whole Larry the Cable Guy plays me? What do you think? I don't know. Let's see. What else can we look up there? Let's see what the Mac carbide scraper. Caliper brackets get the flaker so it beats the edge of a file. Trapper 731. I use mine on brake caliper brackets to get the flake rust off. Beats the edge of the file. Mac carbide scraper. So here's a Lyle tool. These for sure are the same ones by Mac. Add to stream. So there's this one. You tell me. Those are made by Lyle. These are $38.90 for the pair. And these are $35 for the one. So I don't know. I'd be probably going to Amazon. Let's see here. Mac tools on eBay. Pull up the eBay thing here. $77 on eBay for the Mac set. Amazon. Snap-on. What do you think? I have, but I'm not sold. I was using it on a reverser housing thing of cereal. They will make nicks in the face. Yeah, if you twist a little bit. Mine has old Snap-on pry bar handle. Oh, gotcha. I think so too. I'm going on Amazon. Sorry. I like using those billet pad for gasket removal. These are nice. Yeah, I like that too. I actually like the the green ones with the fingers for a lot of gaskets. I'm trying to look up this John Riley. Oh. Really? I guess so. I guess we'll pull it up. There. Or let's go with we'll check this out. Side by side, we'll do it this way. Well, wrong one. Yes, no? Or here? You tell me. All right, enough of that. Green handle. Part number CC. Let's go to this one here. And we will go with a CSSB1G. We'll figure this out. And maybe it is with just the other one. Oh, I got you. So it is different. Good Lord. So that's the Snap-on version he's talking about there. Let's go back to here, this one. There we go. That one. Nope, this one. That's the better one. So that's the one that you're talking about. It's a little different. The Magic Man. Oh, I like it. There we go. Thanks. I definitely appreciate that. Thank you very much. We are going to break the internet, so my internet says. What am I working on lately? All sorts of stuff. Holland tractor. I got a combine. I've been working on. Oh man, I got 1,000 different jobs going on right now. It's crazy. I got a couple backhoes I got to look at. I got a whole bunch of stuff to look at and get done. But that's the one. Gotcha. Yeah, it's a little different design than the Mac one or the Lyle tool one. A little different design. So it's kind of interesting. I don't know if the handle would be easier to hold or not. But that's a decent one. Let's see here. I don't know what else. That's what I've been working on lately. There's a list a mile long that I got to go through. Did a Bobcat track adjuster on a little skid steer. Cylinder rebuild on that. What else has been rolling through that I've been trying to get done? Just a bunch of stuff. Got a couple starters in my truck that I gotta go put on. I gotta get out to a customer that I have a lift pump for. He's got a little Kubota engine and a machine that the lift pump took a dump. Couldn't get it running. I put an electric lift pump on it for the time being while I ordered the correct one. Now I have the correct mechanical one. It goes on the side of the injection pump, and I'm actually going to go out and put that on, take the electric one off, yada, yada, all set, good to go. He hasn't had a problem with it since, so that's been good. Other than that, maybe I broke the internet. I'm not sure. Comments aren't rolling in too much right now. I caught the comments again. So, let's see. What else? Halloween is tomorrow. Happy Devil's Night. I guess. But yeah, no, it's been good. Life's been good lately. Getting a lot of stuff done and go from there. Tools on the horizon. We'll talk about that. What tools do I have on the horizon right now of what I'm going to purchase? Taps. We're going to talk about taps and dies. I talked to my Snap-on guy the other day. Baco punch set. Made my Snap-on guy mad because I got them offline. He tried to say they were junk. Baco punch set. BACHO 3734 EMS/7. Oh, yeah, the roll pin. Yeah, the punch set. Those literally are the Snap-on ones. 10-4. No, I was talking about taps and dies. I needed a 5/16 tap and die, or a tap. I broke mine. He's like, don't have them, can't get them. Snap-on, he said, actually discontinued their taps and dies currently that they have. So, that being said, he said, I can't get them right now because they're discontinued. What is going on with that? Because if we go to Snap-on here, go to tap and die set. I don't know what. I don't know if I can look them up right now or not. Yeah, there's a couple things for Snap-on. It's Snap-on owned. It's the best part. Yeah. And if he doesn't, I don't even know. Master through threading set. You pull up a tap set and they don't even have taps and dies. I don't even know. We're gonna go through here. Hand tools. Probably under hand tools, right? Might be in her shop. I'm trying to see what they're under here. I wish I knew the thing on there, but my Snap-on guy said they were in the midst of changing suppliers for the taps. Yeah, that's what they're saying. So they discontinued all the taps and dies, so you can't get them right now. Oh, is that what happened? Probably. because they are probably Irwin. Yeah. Snap-on got cut off by Irwin after the USA made locking players. Melco makes for Snap-on came out. Oh. Really? Do you use that Apple Watch a lot? Does it ever get caught on stuff? Absolutely gets caught on stuff all the time. I like it. It's nice for being able to see if, who's calling or if somebody's calling or texting or whatever. But I do take it off quite a bit and go from there. Trying to make their own tap. I just made in USA. Irwin is who it was. Gotcha. Signing out to go polish more. Have a good one. Nice to see you. I've been good, Salvatore. How have you been? Taps and dies probably all overseas with special heat treatment. Sitting in shipping containers off California. Maybe. Irwin Hansen and Snap-on had a split. The word. They're going to be making their own tap and die. Yeah. We'll see. I don't know. I'm kind of like, now what, I like the Irwin, Snap-on, Matco, all of them. They were all good taps and dies. Later, Don. Maybe. I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure. The speaker doesn't hold up to brake clean. I don't think. Just saying. But so far it's been fairly durable. It still works, still tells me what I need to say, but I can't use the answer the phone anymore on it because it doesn't really do a good job. Pat Polson, how are you? What is going on? Nice to have you in the chat. Starting to get some viewers in here. Doing good. Yeah, so I don't know what's going on with that, but I definitely need a 5/16 drill bit or tap, that's for sure. 5/16 18 tap. That's what we need. Yeah, you can find all sorts of them on the Amazon. But is it going to be good? Don't know. I don't know if I could do that. I'm scared about breaking them too much. Holy cow, that's a deal. I was going to take the Wagner program next year after Lincoln Tech for that. I think it's a great plan. Keep going, keep learning. That's the biggest thing. Every day, keep going, keep learning. All the chats today. Sweet deal, Pat. Irwin is owned by Stanley Black & Decker. Can they ship to the U.S.? Flea market is tomorrow. Good point. I'm looking for an inexpensive tap and die set for my service truck. I've been used my thread chasers in the field. Irwin, really, they're pretty good. I'm shocked I haven't broken a tap yet. Break every other damn thing. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. Work awesome. Yeah, that's good. As long as you know they're good and reliable. That's good stuff. Joseph Benjamin Sarvea. I think that's how you say your name. How's it going? Hope you had a great start to your weekend. What do you run for impact wrenches at work? What's your thoughts between Milwaukee versus I have the Milwaukee. I can't really do the comparison, but I know people have said that the Milwaukee is stronger. If you have the DeWalt batteries already, go with the DeWalt, man. But I know the Milwaukee's pretty stout. I'm not going to lie. I've been very impressed with how the Milwaukee's holding up and doing well. Looking for anyone who knows Randy. Randy. I don't know who you're talking about. Randy. Owes him $40. Has been ducking me. Randy. I don't know who Randy is. But apparently he's been ducking old Pat. Randy. I see those tabs people use in drills on CNC machine. That's pretty crazy. Ballsy tab. Oh, I know. That's insane. I would never be able to, like, that has to be some crazy stuff that you're doing. I mean, that's nuts when they just run them in with a drill press or whatever. Yeah. I believe you can buy Milwaukee batteries on eBay. They don't have the charge lights, but they're super cheap. 10-4. Have to check into that. Hit you up on Instagram next week. Absolutely. Seem to hold up good. Really. Have to check those out. Let's see. What else? What else can we talk about? What brand files do you use? Tool truck files better? I don't even know. I have a set of Matcos from forever ago that I don't use them very often, to tell you the truth. But when I need them, they seem to work fine. I've had them forever. But we're pushing an hour and 40 minutes. And I'm about ready to sign off because I got to get rid of this coffee and go from there. Yeah, I got the broken tap removers. I have a set of those. They're awesome. Do you run with a click style digital torque wrenches at work? Some tell me to go with the digital. Others tell me to say, I like the digital ones. That's what I have. And they're pretty good. I like them. I have a bunch of flea market finds. One of the good sets of Snap-on ones. I used my 3/4 Milwaukee the other day. Took a tractor tire off, and no issues. Powerful unit. Yeah. If you find Randy, ask him if he knows OG. If he says yes, that's a dude. You can keep half. If you find a Randy, ask him if he knows OG. I don't even know where. Okay, I'll look for Randy. If he knows OG. When are you going to get Babe in the Service Truck magazine? I don't know. Someday, maybe. Seen a TikTok 1-inch impact with a tap. Oh my gosh. Digital torque. That's what I like too. I have to head to everyone. Stay safe. Have a good one. I'm heading out too. On that note, you guys be safe. Have a great week. We'll catch y'all later. Yeah, we'll talk to you soon. Thanks everyone for joining in. We'll see you next week for sure. I'm 99% sure I'll be in next week. It's been a couple off, but we'll get back to it. Hopefully I'll get some stuff edited this week and get some videos out, and we will go from there. So have a good one. Keep that iron moving, and be safe, and learn something tomorrow. Hit the thumbs up on your way out. I would definitely appreciate that. So thank you guys. Talk to you later. Bye.